On here, and today I am going to do analysis on the episode named Signal from the Depths. T-18 hacks an ancient USSR base. So the episode starts with Figeron scanning an whole area and the scientists checking the shooters of this tank and a German tank repairing at the back of Ratty. And then Figeron finds something and he moves forward and he scans the ground at one place. Then he says a signal underground, an old Soviet format. The source is 90 meters below. Then one German scientist goes inside Ratty and he takes one device and he puts it on the ground. So and then he says, I'm looking up the receiver. It's not noise, it's a status report from the base. So by this we can understand that he is checking if there's underground base. And then he says, if the system there is still functioning, we can regain control of production. So he's trying to find an underground base, but these should be the conditions. Those are the conditions they should follow if they if if they have to find that underground base. Then Figeron says the source of signal is 90 meters below us. Then Ratty says the surface is safer but fine. We are going down. Then he says then we can understand that it's an underground base and they take this two diamond tanks take this some kind of tank. Some kind of device, I don't know. And Ratty sees a map and he follows the map, and here he finds a lever with a platform and he saw something forward, but the scientist brings some important things in a minecart and Ratty finds another lever and Figeron was like, what is that? And Ratty is like, I don't know. And then the scientist flicks the lever and they all go down, and here we can see huge chains which are connecting to that lift. And then Ratty pulls that lever and he checks everywhere, but then he sees that two barriers show up for protection. Then the scientist finds many things in that underground base. It is great that there's still electricity passing, and Figeron scans the area and it shows up target not detected. And then they move the things towards, towards the control room, towards a room, called the control room. And I can't understand what is this thing, what is that thing the German tanks are. And here we can see two Techno Demon tanks have arrived and start attacking. Then Ratty takes cover and says, I see movement. The approach is blocked. But why sorry, I was wrong. He didn't take protection, but why, bro? Is he dumb? Or is he like they can still reach upper than the barrier? Then the scientist tries to unlock the system, but all the passwords are wrong. Then the German tank sees numbers on a wall and shows that to the scientist, and the scientist tries that number and it works. But the system says access denied, system damage. By this we can understand that this base was attacked and the system is corrupted. And the another German tank says there's movement at the far entrance. We have enough ammo, but if they pin us down, we won't hold out for long. And then they and then more Techno Demon tanks start arriving and start attacking Ratty and Fidgeron. Or I was wrong, bro. Actually, the barriers are for protection, but they protect some part of they only protect some part. Then Fidgeron says efforts pressure, fight targets on the flanks. Then scientist says give me 30 seconds. And after that the scientists tried something and they got access into the computer, and the computer says access confirmed, activated object 12C. Then scientist says additional nodes, 3 autonomous underground. Wait bro, wait. Additional nodes, 3 autonomous underground factories. Then here I think so he sort of found 3 more bases. Then Fidgeron says link with the base established, data transmission complete. Means the scientist I think so sent the factory's locations to Fidgeron and he received the map of that. And then Ratty says received the coordinates, time to get out. Means they both received the coordinates and the base locations, and they all leave, and Ratty was prepared to get them into their there are there then inside them. Okay, so at the time, and they both leave, and we can see 4 locations, and which I think so is one of the base just in this, which is in this video. And then Fidgeron says each factory is an underground wartime complex. One of them is probably still active. Then Ratty says time to find out what they're hiding. And then the episode just ends. I think so. In the next video, they will find the next. I think so. All these 3 factories will be covered in 3 more episodes, and then in the next video, I think so. Techno Demon tanks are going to attack more. And I forgot to cover one point. Where did the tanks in the previous episode go? The isolated village tanks, where did they go, bro? I am still in a confusion, but I think so. They went to a nearby safe place and just like, and I think so. Ratty and Fidgeron and the scientist left them in a safe place, or I don't know, bro. I can't give you confirmation because it's not yet confirmed. That's too funny. I know I'm not funny, but I think I am funny. And then just the episode ends, and I will meet you next time. Bye for now.